Hey, Sugar Bears. Happy Thursday. It's me, Leo Brown, back on here once again. But first of all, before I begin this video, I wanted to say thank you to all the likes, the comments, the subscriptions, of course. You guys have been awesome. I've been trying to be more consistent. I know I've been slacking, but I definitely plan to get more into it. For the past couple of days, the reason why I haven't really done the video is because uh, the past 3 days were the days of the full moon, and I really wanted to just have some time to have some observance and reverence for that. And, as we all know, the full moon was in Scorpio. So it dealt with, transition, rebirth, and change, and all that kind of stuff, and clearing the path. And of course, death and sex and blah, blah, blah. So, anywho, I hope you guys are having an awesome Thursday thus far. So, what I wanted to come on here and talk about is friends, friendship. And the reason why I actually wanted to talk about it is because I don't know about all of you, but for those of you who are 30 plus, maybe even 25 plus, um, I know that for me, making and keeping genuine friends has been hard. Like as I've gotten older, my circle has gotten smaller. Like I can count on one hand the actual real friends I have. Because what I've noticed is that, I like for me, I had to really distinguish the difference between friends, associates, and acquaintances. And you would think somebody my age, right, would know. Like Leo, you know better. You know of the difference. But to be honest, for a long time I didn't. And now, as I'm getting older, I'm realizing the difference between the two, or between those three, and it kind of begs me to ask the question, friends, how many of us have them? You know what I mean? Like, it really does make me wonder, like, and especially now because we're more, even though there's more people in the planet or on the planet, we're more connected now, thanks to social media, thanks to, the Facebooks and Twitters and TikToks and stuff. But at the same time, what I've noticed is a huge disconnect. Like, I guess to me, I guess the way I view friendship is someone that's just like they're there for you, not out of, not because they need to be, not out of necessity, but because they want it. They want to be in your life and you want to be in theirs. And you both grow, you change, you learn, whether you move, whether you don't move, whatever. Like, life happens, things get in the way. But your friendship always remains, it always evolves. It always remains, you know, um, what am I trying to say? The core, like the foundation is always solid. So, and I guess the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I recently had a like a long time. I wouldn't see, and I wouldn't call this person a friend, but they called me and they were like, "Well, they would say, "Oh, I'm just calling to check on you," and they go, "Well, I just wanted to know, what do you see or what do you pick up on?" And they fill in the blank, and I'm going, "Wait, I haven't heard from you in 3 years, three plus, almost 4 years." And you use I'm calling to check on you as an excuse to get some insight for free. And I'm like, not that I mind doing it, because I don't. Like people who really know me outside of social media know I don't mind if you call me, like if you're really going through it, I definitely will try to help. I'm one of those people that's like, listen, you can come out here, you can stay with me. I don't mind. Like my heart, my home is open. I don't believe in unless you're gonna really like fuck up my life. I don't try to refuse people refuge. I just don't. And it really bothered me because I was like, wait, we haven't talked in I don't know how long. But out of the blue, you just call me and be like, hey. No. And it really made me realize, like, wait a minute, we're not friends. We're acquaintances. You know, we're associates, honestly. We're not even that because we don't even associate with each other. Because mind you, me and this person, we live in different cities, and I'm just like, or I had the case in point. I had a high school friend, right? High school friend. I won't mention their name, but a friend of mine from high school. And she would always track it. She always found a way to track me down on social media. Always. Like, I don't care. Like, she would just try and find me. And then when she found me, what she would do is she would only hit me up when she was going through a crisis, when she needed something. I'm thinking, oh my God, my best friend is back. Oh, we're friends again. Blah 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 blah. And now that I've, hopefully gotten older. Well, I know I've gotten older, but hopefully I've gotten wiser. You know, I realize it's like, wait, if the only time you call me is here's what I've come to realize. If the only time you contact me is one, you need something, two, you're going through something, three, you're calling me to give me bad news, uh, four, you're calling me to just buy, then to me, and this is just my personal opinion, and you guys can agree to disagree, to me, we're not friends, in my opinion. We're not really friends. And the reason I say that is because, and let me um stress by saying, I don't mean like if you call me, or let me reverse that. If I call you and we talk, consistently, I don't mean like that. Because let's be honest, when you have consistent friends, you go through things. Life happens, you go through changes. You have moods, in moments and things like that. So that's understandable. I understand, like, hey, I'm just feeling kind of bad today. I need to vent. That I get that. But I mean, like, if I haven't heard from you in a considerable amount of time, like it's been years, it's been months. You know what I mean? It's been like the last time I saw you was like the last time I heard from you was like 2013. You know what I mean? And here we are in 2021. And the only reason why you're hitting me up is because you need something. To me, that's not a friend. That's just not. To me, that's not what real friends are. A real friend to me is someone that, and this is on both ends, buy into, that to me is there regardless of whether or not you move, whether or not, like you may lose contact, but you pick right back up where you left off. You grow, you evolve, you go visit each other. You know what I mean? You make time for your friendship to happen, and don't or to continue to grow. And don't get me wrong, I understand that friendships end. I understand that people grow apart. Trust me, I've been through it. But like if we're really friends like that, it would be consistent on both ends. And like I said, it just begs me the question: do we, especially as we get older, do we really have genuine, like, you know what I mean? Like, do we really have friends? Do we really have people that we can count on? I know I do, and I'm not gonna lie. It's taking me a minute to really realize, like, though a lot, well, mostly all my friends are in different cities and states, but the friends I have, I know will help me out, like hands down, and I will do the same for them. So I know that we're not just friends, we're family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that, like, no matter what, like the chips are down, we will be there for each other. So, but I guess the question I'm asking myself and you two, the guys, for y'all that are watching, do you find it harder to maintain genuine friendships, to make genuine friends, to keep them going? Like I said, maintain them. Especially as you're older, when you are beyond 25, 21, 18, 30 even. You know what I mean? Like, And I find that we use, in my opinion, we use the word friend too loosely. It's just like love. You know, I love him. You don't know him. Or I love her. You don't know them enough to love them. You know, that's cute. But just like friend. Oh, this is my friend. No, honey. I'm your acquaintance. I'm your associate. I'm not your friend. There's levels to that. There's levels to friendship. And I guess for me, I take friendship very seriously. I view friendship like any other relationship. You're gonna grow apart, you're gonna separate, it happens. But then you also make new friends, you know, and you grow with them. You know what I mean? Like my best friend now, we've been friends for 5 years. And he's a mess, but he's a sweetheart. I love him to pieces. And we are always there for each other. We're always, we'll get each other's asses when we know we're wrong. You know what I mean? We encourage each other. We ask each other tough questions. To me, that's what a real friendship is. And I will admit, have I been a bad friend? Oh God, yes. I've definitely been a bad friend. I've been that backstabbing friend. I've been that messy friend. I've been that moody friend, the one that don't like nobody. I've been all those friends. You know what I mean? But I'm also learning, like, wait a minute, as you grow and you evolve and you work on yourself, you have to learn to not only be your own best friend, but you also have to learn how to be a friend, and just say, listen, let me tell you the truth, let me support you, let me honor you, but let me also call you out and call myself out too for my own stuff, on my own shit. And I'm not gonna lie, I make mistakes. I'm human like everybody else. And I'm still, learning and evolving, and learning about friendship. But I just feel like that one word to me, that's the word that we use too loosely. I'm not your friend. I'm your acquaintance. If I met you at a party and we click, you know, but then being on the party, we really don't talk about anything. We're not friends. We're acquaintances. We're associates. We met through people, But like I said, it took me a long time to realize that. So I guess my question to all of you is, when you think about it, when you think about friendships in your life, for those of you that are watching and listening, do you really have real friends? Let me know in the comments. Like, have you found that it's hard for you guys to maintain those friendships that you have from high school and college? Tell me your stories about your friendships. Where can you improve on being a friend? Being a good friend, or being less guarded. Because I know one of my biggest things is, for me, one of my biggest flaws is I can be a very guarded person. I don't really let people in very much, and I'm getting better with it, but something that I'm really dealing with. So I guess that's why I wanted to come on here and talk about that. I thank you guys so much for watching, for liking, for commenting, and most of all for subscribing. Please continue to subscribe, support this channel, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, so that way we can see it in the algorithm. And until next time, my sugar bears, I will be back very soon. I definitely have some things coming up. I'm going to definitely do more card of the day videos. I'm going to do some celebrity readings too. And I'll probably do a mukbang. I'm not sure though. I don't know if I want to have people see me eat, but we'll see. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later, and you have a wonderful night. Okay? Bye bye.